Alright, in this lesson we're going to look at another way that we can use the for loops with the list index. So I've kept up my little example from last time from the Groundwork 9a there, because most of it is actually going to be the same. But what we're doing a little bit different is instead of finding pairing 1i and pairing 2i, we're actually going to change this one into something like print the item after pairing I is and then we're going to go pairing 1 again, but this time instead of I'm going to put I plus 1. So for example, if they chose peanut butter, I'm going to say olive oil. If they said bacon, I'm going to say pancakes. I'm just choosing the next thing. So that's why I'm pairing 1. They're both pairing 1. One is I, and one is I plus 1. So it's just the next thing in the list. We'll run that. What would you like today? We'll like bacon. The item after bacon is pancakes. There's bacon, there's pancakes. Okay. We can also say before. And of course that is going to be instead of I plus 1, we're going to go I minus 1. Run that again. Let's choose salt. And before salt is olive oil. If we look at our pairing 1 list, there is salt, there before salt is olive oil. So this is working as intended. Oh, one thing that I wanted to point out that I forgot to mention is you see that this loop has for I in range length pairing 1. And this loop also says for I in range length pairing 1. So doesn't having an I here and an I here mess it up? Well, it doesn't actually. It's okay, because what it does is, Python is using this I to print pairing 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So that's what this I is doing. So this I is the loop counter for this particular loop. Starts at 0, goes all the way up to whatever length this is, 6, I guess. And so this is I equals 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, I have the same variable here, so why isn't it going like, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, in which case it's going to be out of range and it's not going to work? Well, it's because this I only exists inside this for loop. For loop is over. Now we're into the next for loop. In the next for loop, I have also variables that I'm using in that for loop that don't exist outside of that for loop. So that is why I can use the same I in both cases, and it works perfectly fine. Now, if I had this for loop inside of this for loop, that's a different story, and we'll be looking at that, a little bit later. But for now, it's fine to have loop counters have the same name. Alright, that's all for this video. See you in the next one.